Good morning, everyone. Yeah, very good morning. Shall we begin the session? Today is the revision of this web application, and today's topic is a lecture that is presentable in the different parts of the course that are implemented in this example and have been used with the is-defined session documents. This is-defined format have been available within the CFS tag that have been concluded, that have been used with the raw data with the authenticated file that is session.print, by which it is not defined, it is not variable, and the control goes to the CF or the CF above to the templates. Now let's move to the next part. This is the lecture1.cfm. This is the text.cfm. This includes the CFF, its design, session.pin, H1 font color is blue, a course in the information retrieval, then the font will be closed, H1 will be closed. Then again there is the next part H2 in which it is defined as the font color is blue. Lecture 1 introduction. This is given as it is, that's the lecture 1 introduction. So the topic information retrieval concerns the structure, analysis, implementation, search and the dissemination of the documents representing the information. So whatsoever the information that is presented out, that is searched out, that is implemented, that is used for the dissemination of the documents. And the purpose of an information retrieval system is to satisfy needs for information in a best possible way. So whatsoever the best possible way that is presented over here, this is available in the P tag. Next P tag is the typical modern information retrieval system that is implemented throughout our host computer, which can be accessed on internet from the client machine. And then next P is the required client server architecture is the basic software for working with the internet, while the server requires the general software to provide services on the internet as well as the specialized software for the information retrieval application. Next paragraph tag will be used again the next paragraph that is typed over here, retrieval application that is built. Next paragraph to interact with the information. So there are multiple paragraphs that is carried out with the this paragraph is the P. So with the linking that is a figure.jpg. And depending on the knowledge, user knowledge about the system, the components of the query language, the metadata for the document, including the collection, and the composition of the documents retrieval process may be more or less successful. And to be able to compare one's retrieval system application with the second, some measures of performance are also needed. For such information retrieval, two measures, recall and the precision, have been widely used. Again, this is available in the P tag. Next P tag is again the next one, that is a set of the documents which are relevant for a certain task expressed with the query by Q, and B is the retrieved document, the ratio A and B, where the A is the recall of the retrieval system for the query. Then H3 font color is blue. Again there is a linking tag ahref literature.cfm. Then return to the ahref content.cfm and the content else, that means otherwise, about the system, about the transaction. That means finishing the transaction without executing. Then CFF will be closed, and note that the linking will be done with all the literature, text, figures that are included in the usual HTML page that shows a part of the HTML. So this is the document. This shows that there is a drag and drop tool that will be available with the is defined. The session.pin variable, it will declare in the line number 13. And if this variable has not been defined, so the control goes to the CF else and to the CF abort at the end of the templates. So there are two parts. One is the first part that executes the instruction. Otherwise, that is CF else. It will go to abort to the at the end of the templates. And the feature also reduces the risk of the arbitrary visit to individual pages of the core system. So this will look like this one, text.cfm. CFF is defined session.pin. So it is defined over here. It is used to make the transaction, that is either it is used to make the Either it is used to make the transactions online or either it is available online for the specification. So whatsoever the data that is available, this is used in the data modification that has been defined. Again, in this there are two parts over here that will be available in this. So this is about it with the function text.cfm. It's defined, not defined. Now next part is the web shop. This I will start with defining. Now the next part is the web shop, that is section number 8. So first part is the e-business. So one of the most top web application is the e-shopping, e-business or the e-commerce. But these are the complete commercial systems that are available from the shelf in which it is used. New web shops have been emerged, new web shops have been used. So these new business, e-business will be used, will be established, and there is a complete commercial system that have been established. New shops have been emerged and many companies appeared. That means everyone is nowadays working on this e-body. And great expectations obviously exist from for the future of the web shops, and these applications also demonstrates a number of other application aspects. In this session, we are going to discuss and demonstrate some of the basic principles for a web shop, which are selling the web scripts we have introduced in this course. And as in this example, our web shop application is complete and can be improved in many ways. Essential template for the application are discussed over here. Some trivial templates are used as a condition.cfm, shipping.cfm, support.cfm, and about.cfm. These are demonstrated in the running examples available at the end of the session. Now, these are the few examples that is available for the web shop. What are the few examples? This is the condition.cfm, shipping.cfm, support.cfm, and about.cfm. And it is also recommended that you can make yourself acquainted with the example before you start studying the template in detail. So this is the e-business. That means how we can do the electronically business. Next part is the business promotion. So operating a web shop requires a product promotion, that is a dissemination of the information about the product offer, prices, sales, conditions, shipping, information about the company, and etc. So these are the few information that is available about the product offer, about the prices, sales, conditions, shipping, information about the company. In addition to these distribution of information by the huge list of email address and the advertisements, so webshop have been a home page with link to the required information. Whatsoever will be the required information that is available, that is provided with the possibility to order or buy products online. And in this example, software shop has a home page generated by the template index.cfm. And this will serve as an introduction to this application. So whatsoever the information, whatsoever the procedure that is carried out, that is used for the business promotions. Then next is a welcome to the software shop. This is one of the products. This is one of the HTML site that is available for the small organization, for the small companies. So we have well-defined satisfied customer and we're glad to see you among them. So this is the paragraph that is given over here. And if you finalize any item of interest, click for the more details in the price. And you can also buy the product safety on the net, and also merchandise will be shipped to you according to the alternative you prefer. So whatsoever the alternative, whatsoever the data you are coming up, that will be available with the software shop. And there are total 5 links over here that is done by the AHREF, that is the linking in the HTML. First is the product, next is the sales condition, next is the shipping, next is the support, and next is the about the software show. And in a fancy commercial application, the home page that is given as a template should probably contains icons, flash, or applet-driven animations. But the main focus in our example is, however, the dynamic experience. And on this page, a menu with links provides a list of the services offered to the customers that demonstrates on the product, orders, and the sales. And these links are given to the product.cfm, and information templates are on this one, line 5 to 9. So first part is index.cfm, then h1 for the heading, color is blue. The next part is given over here with the welcome to the software shop. This is the same, welcome to the software shop. Then the font will be closed, h1 will be closed. The next is a p paragraph tag for displaying the paragraph. This will display that the software shop has an exclusive suite of the software for small companies. And we have well satisfied customers will be glad to see you among them. So please study our product of a list of product, and if you feel any item of interest, yeah, feel me is fine basically. Click for the more details in the price, and you can buy the product safety on the net, and merchandise will be shipped. So as it is given in the paragraph. Then for the listing, these are the listing, product sales promotion. These bullets are available within the ordered, unordered list. Sorry. Then LI, make the linking with the AHREF products. Make the linking, next linking with the sales condition. Makes next linking with the shipping, next linking with the support. So these are the 4-5 parts. One is product, sales promotion, shipping, support, about software shop. Then we have success for the link, the pages of the minimal interest in the context of the dynamic web application. And the product.cfm template generates a table with the row for each product. This template is a straightforward demonstration of the HTML page table tag feature. This is the products.cfm, then h1, font color is blue. Our product covers the web fusion scripts that requires a web server and a cold fusion interface. This must be required, this must be used with the cold fusion application that is installed. So it's the table borders 2, cell padding 10, cell spacing 10. TH, TR, TD, B. Product name, B will be closed. TD will be closed, then demonstration, then TD, again there is the next one, price, then market research, demo, opinion polls, demo, perceptions, again there is a demo, search engine demo, net shop demo. So do you want to order? This one is the product. This one is the output of this one. So this output is required with the cold fusion, that is a dynamic web application. So they all require the web server and the cold fusion application server. This is the product name, demonstration, and the price, market research, demo 150, opinion polls, demo 150, and so on till here, till the web page. Next line is, do you want to order? Yes or no? This is the last line that is displayed over here. and this is the product promotion list that will be given for this. These tools are used as a demonstration as a tool finder that is available for the data purchase, for the data usage.